and welcome to Cinema Aviation. Today we're going to be flying this 2015 SR22 Turbo down to Austin Executive for its annual maintenance. Should be a quick 10-minute flight and it's perfect weather out. So sit back, relax, and hope you enjoy the flight. Alright, here we go. We're going to fix mixture and power full rich. It's 20 gallons per hour. There we go. We're going to throttle back to 1/4. Strobe lights on, looking around, looks good. Boost pumps on and power on. Engine looks good. Power's coming back to 1,000. Alternator 1, alternator 2's on, and air conditioning. Thank the Lord is coming on.
Georgetown Tower Information Alpha, 19er, 12 Zulu, special observation. Wind 180 at 21, gust 24, visibility 10. Sky condition clear below 12,000. Temperature 20, dew point 5, altimeter 3003.
300.
Visual
Georgetown Grand King here, 200 Romeo. Ready.
Notice to airmen, portions of the east ramp and taxiway Foxtrot are closed. Low-level wind shear advisories are in effect. Caution for bird activity. Departing vehicle aircraft advise ground control the direction of flight. Advise on initial contact, your information, Alpha.
Alright, we have Alpha.
Area.
Georgetown Tower Information.
So,
King 0 Romeo, Roger. You have a preferred east and west are both very clear. There's not a lot going on out there today with the wind.
Oh, that's fine. We'll head out to the east.
King 0 Romeo, Roger. We'll show that.
and flight controls are free and correct. Georgetown Ground, Sirius 627 Tango Lima, ready to go at Aerojet. Information Alpha will be a VFR departure to the south.
Sirius 627 Tango Lima, Georgetown Ground. Do you need a run-up prior to departure?
Yes, sir.
Sirius 627 Tango Lima, Roger. Taxi via Alpha 1 into Charlie for your run-up, then advise this frequency when you're ready to continue out to runway 18.
Alpha 1 to Charlie and will advise ready 7 Tango Lima. Hearing some wind noise. I checked both doors before we left. Sounds like, I'm gonna go back to idle. Sounds like this left door is still open. That may have done it. Alright, doors, caps handle available at 1300, seat belts are checked, air conditioner, recirc is off, fuel quantity, we're going to switch to the right tank now.
430 Kilo, pilot choice with Alpha, ready to taxi VFR to the east.
Fuel pump is on boost.
430 Kilo, Georgetown Ground, runway 18, taxi via Alpha 1. You can do your run up there at the north end of Alpha 1.
Yeah, Alpha 1, do the run up
And all lights, pitot heat's coming on. And we had positive amperage, pitot heat's going off, and we're going up to 1700. Check the mags. That looks good. Back to both. And power's coming idle. 1000. Engine parameters look good. Power lever is at 1000. Flight instruments, HSI, everything looks good. We're trimmed for takeoff. Flight controls once again. Check everything. We got a direct headwind on takeoff. And we're good to go. Flaps going down to 50.
and those are verified. Green light, yellow light, we're good.
Okay, ground Sirius 627, take a run up here, everybody.
Sirius 627 Tango Lima, make the right turn out of Charlie northbound and Alpha to runway 18.
Right turn on Charlie, and then Alpha to runway 17, take a limit.
Gonna go ahead and plug in the Unicom 122975. There we go.
And tower Sirius 627, Tango Lima is ready to go 1.
Sirius 627 Tango Lima, George 10 Tower. Caution wake turbulence departing King Air, runway 18, course clear for takeoff.
18 on course, clear for takeoff, 627, Tango Lima.
Ailerons into the wind. Alright, and the red zone is what I call it. Mixture, boost pump, set fullest tank, and flaps are at 50. Got a right quartering headwind here on takeoff. Landing lights on, here we go. It is gusty. Full power and rotate. Wow. And there's 105 VY, flaps coming up, 200 feet. And climbing at VY here. Wow, we're doing 2,000 feet a minute. 1300 caps is available. And yaw dam's coming on.
308 Kilo Georgetown Tower, proceed on course for runway 18, clear for takeoff.
Runway 18, clear for takeoff, proceed on course, 4308 Kilo.
Going on 2,500 today for this quick flight. Got 500 to go. Ooh. And there's 2,500. Power's coming back to 30.5. And we're just gonna do a quick lean, which is where we just pull up to the bottom of the cyan line. It is bumpy. Cruise checklist is complete. And we'll get our before landing up. And we're just now leaving the Delta airspace here at Georgetown, so we'll switch over to Unicom. weather.
Sky condition clear below 12,000. Temperature 19 Celsius. 2.5 Celsius. Altimeter 3004. Visibility more than 10. Sky condition clear below 12,000. Temperature 19 Celsius. 2.5 Celsius. Altimeter 3004. Austin Executive Airport, automated weather observation 1939 Zulu weather. Wind 190 at 1724.
So 190 at 17 gusting 24, so we are within limits for a max crosswind component there, so we'll go ahead and proceed with a entry for runway 13.
Austin Executive traffic, anyone in the area?
Austin Executive.
So we're going to turn eastbound here so we can make a proper pattern entry here. I've had a few people not using radios there, and so I just like to make sure we do a good safe pattern. Got a nice 23 knot crosswind right now coming from the south, 25 knots. Making really good use of our trim here today. At the airport in sight. You know, a lot of people will go straight into this runway here at Austin Executive. You know, I'm not gonna lie, I've done it before, not do a proper pattern. But it's really until you have a close call in one of these uncontrolled airports that you really appreciate the purpose of a proper pattern entry and traffic pattern. So of course, you know, I had my own close call, and since then I've decided that I'm gonna play everything by the books, and you know, time is not worth your life.
Austin Executive traffic, 0627 Tango Lima is 7 miles to the east, going to be entering the left downwind of runway 13, full stop Austin Executive.
So I always make sure we're on the right frequency even after I have it queued in. So Unicom is 122.975 and we're on 122.975. Got our before landing checklist queued up here. And seat belts, fuel pump is on boost. Mixture will be going full rich, so we'll leave the checklist there. Now one thing it doesn't tell you to do is switch to the fullest tank. Nice of a date is, I'm surprised there's not more people out. Wonder if the wind has scared them off any. So I got Taylor Airport about 6-7 miles out to the north there from us right now. Let me go ahead and start our turn towards Austin Executive. Field elevation there is 620, so our pattern altitude is 1,600 feet. Go ahead and check the wind again.
2,000. Temperature 19.
I always miss it.
Austin Executive Airport, automated weather observation 1944 Zulu weather. Wind 19 at 14. Peak gust 20. Visibility.
There we go. That's even better. Our gusts are going down.
Clear below 12.
I'm gonna start pitching down just slightly. We'll leave our power where it's at. Just 500 feet a minute. Got my phone recording just to show you how bumpy it is. Can't even hold it on the screen.
Austin Executive Traffic, Sierra 627, Tango Lima's 3 miles to the northeast, entering the left downwind for runway 13, full stop, Austin Executive.
Try to pull the power back some here. We're at 1900, going down to 1600 feet. Only thing I've got out there is a bird. There's 1700. Start bringing our mixture full rich here. We'll bring our checklist up. Seatbelts, fuel pump, mixture is full rich. Flaps as required in autopilot.
Austin Executive Traffic, Sierra 627, Tango Lima's midfield left downwind runway 13, full stop, Austin Executive.
Alright, flaps going 50. We're at 120 here. Checklist is done. I like to keep our power about 20% so we don't shock cool the engine. And yaw dam's coming off.
Austin Executive Traffic, Sierra 627, Tango Lima's left base runway 13.
Final is clear. Airspeed's all over the place with these gusty winds. We're straight into it right now, 24 knots.
Austin Executive Traffic, Sierra 627, Tango Lima turning short final runway 13, full stop, Austin Executive.
We're returning final now. There's 100 knots. Speed checks for flaps full. There's 82 knots. Keep it good. This will be a nice crosswind landing. Ooh. That windsock is going straight to the left. And flaps coming up. Don't want any extra lift.
Austin Executive Traffic, Sierra 627, Tango's clear the ramp. Clear the runway.
On that landing I didn't get to flare as much. Got a wind gust and it kind of just put me on the ground, but at least we were straightened out best I could get it. Well, thanks for joining me on this quick flight. We're now here at Austin Executive.